What's up guys, it's me Jeremy. A recent post came up from Riot Scarizard on his Q&A and I thought it was really interesting and I wanted to go a bit more in depth about it. Let's get started. So the post in question talked about how the buffs and nerfs that occur in League of Legends tend to have somewhat of a placebo effect, because one time a nerf to Vladimir was listed in the patch notes, but the actual files that made the nerf was not shipped with the patch and therefore not updated into the game. So although everyone thought he got super nerfed, in reality he remained completely unchanged. As a result, his play rate tanked and his win rate went down by a pretty decent amount, despite the fact that he never actually got nerfed. And this kind of thing has happened quite a few times already. And so first off, isn't that kind of crazy? It's understandable for the play rate to drop, but the win rate dropping as well is really weird, but also really interesting. And I think it comes down to the fact that so much power in League of Legends is about confidence. You play a champion and you get a feel for their power, what you can do with them, and a large majority of your plays are made based on the ideal that you have strong knowledge of how strong your champion is, and thus how capable they may be of doing things in your hands. And so you make plays based on how powerful you think you are. And in the game, everything happens so fast that it can be really easy to glance over a change like nothing happened. I mean, it was in the patch notes anyways, right? And so the power of a champion is more about how the player perceives it, rather than what the champion is actually capable of. And with this statement from Riot Scarizard, the placebo effect is definitely real and we have proof here. And it's all about how results are so heavily based on someone's expectations. If you think you're stronger, you're more likely to make aggressive plays that were likely possible anyways. And if you think you're weaker, you are more likely to make less aggressive plays and give up advantages when you didn't really have to. And with that being said, the way players approach nerfs is quite interesting. Everyone is so quick to abandon ship and jump off at any sign of a nerf because everyone wants to play the best champion, the strongest picks. Heck, I would know this more than anyone else because one of my most successful series on YouTube ever is about showing you guys the strongest champions on the current patch. But just because something gets nerfed doesn't mean it's that big of a deal, and in fact I think almost always after a decent nerf, the champion is pretty much always stronger than people take them for face value. And I've really come to hate that word, nerf. It has such a negative connotation, especially in League where Riot has somewhat of a history of over-nerfing champions. And because of that, when people see the word nerf, they tend to have a really negative reaction to it, but a very large majority of nerfs are extremely minor and get blown completely out of proportion. And let's not forget that a decent amount of things people expected to be nerfs ended up being buffs every now and again too. I'm sure we all remembered what happened to Lucian a while back in Season 4. The idea of a nerf is not to make a champion super weak, it's to make a champion balanced with dynamic strengths and weaknesses. Nerfs are not supposed to make a champion unplayable, they're supposed to make them still viable, but just a tiny bit toned down. So when a champion gets nerfed, you have to take it with a case-by-case basis, and don't really judge anything for its face value, because a lot of changes result in an unexpected outcome. League is an incredibly dynamic game, and I've seen so many champions get nerfed, but still remain the strongest option in their role time and time again. So just because a champion gets nerfed doesn't mean they are weak. In fact, a lot of champions that get nerfed are still extremely strong, it's just that they were way too strong before they got nerfed. Anyways, my name is Jeremy, and that's it for my video on the placebo effect of buffs and nerfs. Hey guys, it's me Jeremy. Thanks for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, definitely make sure to hit that like button so I can tell, and if you're interested, definitely check me out on all the socials, of which you can see over there. And if you really enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe for some more awesome content in the future, as well as you can check out some of my other videos up here and over there. Anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching, and of course, I'll see you guys next time.